Hi Capricorn, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. So today is your July 2016 month ahead reading. So it's a really interesting reading your reading is today. I don't shuffle the cards on screen anymore, it takes too long. I shuffle them just before I come on screen because it saves time. If you guys would like a personal reading with me, just go to, it's going across the screen now, www.carolsuniverse.co.uk. If you would like to join me or connect with me on Facebook, the details are all going across the screen as we speak. And yeah, this is your personal reading. Also to let you know, after I finish the reading, not personal, general, sorry. After I finish the reading, I will then shuffle the cards from my Angel Answers deck, which is probably my best angel cards I have. They are incredible. As soon as you pick up a pack, you connect with it, you ask it a question, it gives you a straightforward answer. Really good. This is by Doreen Virtue and Bradley Valentine. Just the most incredible angel cards I've ever come across. So, you know what? Your reading really stumped me in a way because I couldn't see who the antagonist was and who was, you know, often Capricorns say to me, we never get a good reading on Carol's Universe, and I can't help what comes up in your reading. I really can't. But I feel that, you know, we'll start with the advice card. And I feel that if you allow people to help you, Capricorn, if this makes any sense to you, in the month of... This is the way I was seeing the reading, okay? If you allow people to help you in the month of July, you will really find that you come on leaps and bounds. Whatever struggles you're facing, and there are struggles showing up in this card, there really are in this reading. The advice card is the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is a card of success, triumph over adversity. It's also a card where it says that you have a lot of support and you've got a lot of followers and you've got people who are there to uphold you, who are there to give you a sense of self-worth, who actually value who you are, who value what you do, who value your contribution, who value you as a person, who see your confidence and want to encourage it. It really is a card of encouragement. And I feel in the month of July, what this is really saying is if you can tap into the energies of encouragement, of kindness, of support, of friendship, you will really succeed in whatever sphere this reading takes. But I just feel that some of you guys might be struggling against the elements, or you're struggling against something that and it's almost like you're not recognising for some reason something in the month of July, and you need to kind of recognise it, I feel, with the reading, because you know, I always hope that there's going to be an amazing reading for Capricorns that comes out, and this is an amazing reading, but it was almost like the universe presented it in such a way to give you advice on how to kind of move forward with a particular area of your life that you might have been struggling with. We have the World card showing in your general energy section, along with the Seven of Wands. And for those of you who are new to the channel, you don't know how I do the readings. I do a 11 card spread, 2 cards at the top to show the general energy for the month, the card from the bottom of the deck which will show the advice card, and the 8 cards in the middle which show events, people, situations. We've got a lot of court cards here. When you get lots of court cards in a reading, it means potentially there are many people involved in a situation, and there are many, I feel, because the Seven of Wands says, I'm struggling against lots of things, or lots of people, or people who want my time and I just don't have the time to give them, or people who are vying for my attention and I don't want to hear it. Often this card can represent no. So you get the Seven of Wands, and the Wands, the 6 Wands, can be people holding their hands out, or there can be people saying, wagging their finger at you, or it can be somebody who is asking for something from you that you simply cannot give or do not want to give. It's often a no card when you get this card, because the wand is up, it's in defence. This card is also representative of fighting against or fighting for something. We've got the World card here, next door to it. It comes first. You know, and if I were to put keywords together, Capricorn, I could say that these cards mean fighting against the world. And the World can mean group activity as well, because it's number 21 in the Major Arcanas. Put 2 and 1 together. I know some people say you shouldn't break down Major Arcana cards, the numbers, but I do anyway. Group activity, 2 plus 1, 21. Separate it, 2 plus 1 makes 3. Group activity, so more than one. I feel that you're fighting against the world, or you're fighting against something in the month of July where there doesn't need to be a fight, or there doesn't need to be struggle. I feel that some of you guys might struggle against something where there doesn't need to be this. And I feel that the energy here with the advice card is saying if you would only let people support you, you would find that you would be able to make progress in the right direction. If you would realise just how much people actually do value you. I feel that your confidence, if any of you are lacking confidence or feeling a sense of sadness around a situation, if you would just let people support you, it would be a completely different ballgame. You show up as the first card in the series of 8. You're the devil. Now, whenever I read a major arcana card and it comes up for that particular sign, so you are Capricorn, and Capricorn represents the devil in the major arcana. This is your card. So I often feel that the person or the astrological sign kind of takes the traits on off that major arcana card. Okay? Because, for example, I'm a Scorpio, so I would represent death. Okay? And I did a reading once on YouTube that showed death in the Scorpio reading. And as I came to realise, somebody who had watched my video, I realised it was them, because it was them that was actually ringing in the changes. They were actually making those changes. It wasn't something that was out of their control. They had actually made that decision. So to me, it suddenly became apparent that death, when it represents a Scorpio individual, we are the ones that are ringing in the changes. We are the ones that are actually closing the door on something, and we're saying this is how it's going to be from now on. And I'm the one that's actually strong enough now. The major arcanas are strong. They're about major energies happening in your life. So for you to represent your own major arcana card says that you are the one who takes on the traits of this card. Now the devil, as I know this person to be, is someone who likes to have control. So it's not so much about the situation anymore. It's more to do with who you are as a person and the energies that you put out. And the devil as an individual would represent for me someone who would like to take control of a situation, because that's where they feel most comfortable. If they can put or keep something on a chain, they'll do it. And I'm not saying that you like to do that, Capricorn, but what I'm saying is it's difficult for you to let go of something here, I feel, in the month of July. Because to hold on to it, or to keep it in chains, or to keep yourself entrapped, in fact, is far more comfortable than actually to go out there and sort of open up a little bit more, or to lessen the chain, or to lessen this thing that is keeping you. But I feel that, you know, the devil is not these two people here. This is the reason for the card, because this devil has these people on chains. And generally in a reading, when you get the devil, it means being bound to something. It means it's an obsession. It's something that's difficult to let go of. So the devil is not the addict on the card. It's the people that are. Because it's the people that feel restricted to this. The devil is the external force that keeps these people trapped. So the devil is the drug. The devil is the drink. The devil is the clothes. The devil is the shoes. The devil is the makeup. The devil is the money. The devil is the sex. The devil is the lust. These two people aren't those things. These two people are chained to this. Which is why I feel that when I'm reading for a sign and the major arcana card comes up for that sign, this is actually you. You're not those two people. You're actually this devil here. And you're keeping something chained. You're holding on to something here. Because it's your sense, I feel, of control, as I can see with this, 7 of Wands, that makes things a little difficult for you. Now, it might be that you are trying to control. It sounds like an awful reading in a way that I'm doing, but it's not. It's not at all. I just feel that you need to keep tight reins on something, and it's difficult for you to let go. And I feel that you do come up against some resistance to this, but it's not in a bad way. It's in a nice way. It's almost like people are trying to say to you, you know what, I'm trying to heal you of something, or I'm trying to... we've got a Queen of Cups sitting directly opposite that devil. And you couldn't get two more different energies. One is water, and one is supposedly earth. If we were to look at the Capricorn, the devil, you, on this card, Capricorn, as being the earth, then the Queen of Cups wants to water you. She wants to help you to grow. She wants to help you to flourish. She wants to help you to let go of some of those chains, to release these people here. Because you're the one that's in control here. You are truly the person that's in control. You could choose to release the prisoners. Whatever these two people mean for you, you could choose to release them. You could actually choose to do that. And that's what the Queen of Cups, I feel, says in this reading. This is an individual. Could be a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancerian, doesn't have to be. But this is someone who is a healer. This is someone who helps people find solutions. This is somebody who's deeply spiritual and also deeply, deeply understanding of some of the concerns that some of you guys might have in the month of July. Okay, some of you guys might have control issues, potentially. Okay? Potentially, because the devil does have control issues. He needs to have control of these two things. Because this is what gives the devil its power. This is what gives drugs its power. This is what gives a drug dealer its power. The devil can be I'm not saying you're a drug dealer, okay, but I'm saying just in general, the devil can represent anyone. Specifically, if you're a Capricorn, someone who likes to have control over others. I know many a Capricorn that is like this, the devil. They like to control situations around them. They like to control people around them because it's what gives them their power. Now, that's not to say it's a bad thing, Capricorn, but what it does say is that there is help. Because this person is deeply understanding of who you are as an individual. And what this person wants to do, whenever I see water and earth, they work very, very well together. Very, very well together. Because when you get earth and water, what does water do to the earth? Well, it helps things to grow. Okay? It takes out of the earth what would remain in the earth if you didn't have water. That's why we need rain, obviously. You go to any country in the world that doesn't have rain and very, very hot sun, and everything seems to die. Everything wilters because it doesn't have anything that feeds it, that nourishes it, that nurtures it. So I see lots of nurturing energies around you in the month of July, Capricorn. But these nurturing energies want to show you that there is a different way to approaching something or a different way to doing something. If only you'll open yourself up a little bit more and let go of these chains that you have, whatever these two external people represent for you. We also have the King of Cups showing here. This is another person. Could be a mother and father for you, potentially. Queen of Cups is the consort to the King after all. Now, the King of Cups is about having a heightened awareness or a very strong awareness of who one is as a person. This can also be a healer, a doctor, counsellor, that type of thing. But this person sees your pain because they're looking over at the Nine of Swords. And I feel that this is you guys here. The Nine of Swords shows up when you're worried, when you're anxious, when there's a sense of sadness. And the King of Cups looks like a doctor, it looks like a counsellor, or somebody who is there to help you with your anxieties. It really is. It looks like this to me. It looks like you're receiving help from a few people here. I don't know whether these are family members or who they are, but there's something for some of you Capricorns in the month of July that you need help on, or you need help in. Now, the devil doesn't have to be, the devil can represent anything, okay, in terms of whatever it is that you are. You are the devil on this, remember. These two people are not the devil. This is the devil. This is why it's called the devil. The devil controls these people. When we're speaking to anybody else, the devil simply means that you are being controlled by external forces. But now you are the external force that is controlling these two things. So you need to have control of these two people. As I've said, whatever this means for you. And this is to give you your sense of purpose, I feel. And your sense of power and your sense of control. I feel that for a lot of you guys, for some reason, it's showing that you need to control the situation here. And there are people around you who are saying, let down your guard. You don't need to control it so much because you've got support here for you. If you will only open up. And this is what the Queen of Cups is trying to get you to do. Open up, Capricorn. The King of Cups understands your worry and your anxiety. He's there to help. You have two very helpful cards, two very helpful people on these cards. You don't have to do it all on your own, but it seems that you are rejecting help or you're rejecting some form of assistance because it's almost like for some of you guys it might be you against the world. I don't know whether this makes any sense to you. For some of you guys it doesn't make sense to. Well, I'm sorry. General readings don't apply to everyone. The World card can also mean you're at the brink of something, or you've reached the top of something, or something has reached its ultimate. And as a result of this, we have the Seven of Wands. So I feel that something kicks off or something happens here. There is a cycle happening. The world often means cycle of change as well. It means a lesson learned or something that you have learned from a journey that you've gone through. And the Seven of Wands often means that we are, for some of you guys, it will be that you will be fighting or enduring something in the month of July after this world card. So the world says that there is a journey that one has gone through to reach a certain point, and it's the highest point that you can get. And now the hard work begins with the Seven of Wands. Okay? And for some of you guys, you will be fighting against it. There will be this continuation of trying to endure something all on your own, because in effect the Seven of Wands is about fighting for oneself against others. And this is you guys, the devil. You're trying to control something here, I believe, in your life, in your world. But there are people around here who want to help. They want to help nurture, nourish you, help you, support you. But for some reason, you're not seeing that. Because somebody is aware of your pain. King of Cups is facing you. And I believe that this is you guys on the Nine of Swords. Somebody is facing that. And they're looking over at you, worrying. We also have two more helpers coming along. Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Now Capricorn, I don't believe this Knight of Pentacles is you. I believe that this might be another earth sign. And the Knight of Cups is another water sign. And I believe that these two people are also helpers around you. There's a lot of court cards showing up, so there's a lot of people that seem to be involved in this. When you get two knights, it often means an alliance. Two people together, and they're in tandem. One offers food, for example, the pentacle, and one offers water, the cup. They both have different things to offer to you, but still you seem to go on struggling, because we've got the struggle card here. But look where this Ten of Wands is facing. It's facing the Page of Swords. Can you see, often in tarot, you look at the pictures and you can literally see a situation going on. Can you see how this person here on the Ten of Wands is trying to defend themselves from this Page of Swords? But I believe that this is you guys trying to hide from information, or trying to hide from... This card, Page of Swords, can sometimes mean gossip, but it's not gossip in a bad way, because if it was gossip in a bad way, usually it would be the Page of Swords in the reverse. It's actually upright. So this can often be helpful information that is coming to you, but it can be of the blunt variety, verbal communication. But it's almost like you don't want to listen. And if you look at this King of Cups here, this Nine of Swords person has, which I believe is you, this is your worry, has its back turned to the King of Cups. So you acknowledge something here that you need to deal with, I feel, in the month of July. But you don't necessarily want to face up to it, which is why we see both times, I feel, that you've got your back turned to the King of Cups. And you're shielding yourself from the information of the Page of Swords. And I don't believe in this instance is the Page of Swords is a bad card. The Page of Swords is often about the truth. You're shielding yourself from the truth, from verbal truth, from information that's coming to you. And I feel that it's through these court cards, Queen of Cups, King of Cups, Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Cups. And you're also facing head on from that Queen of Cups. She's trying to tell you something, but she's still ignoring. It's a very interesting reading, Capricorn, and I know it's not the best reading. I know it's not. And for some of you guys, it probably won't apply, but this is what came out, and this is how I'm reading it. I feel there are many people involved in a situation. Okay? Many people. And I feel some of you guys might be struggling with lots of responsibilities. Maybe this Devil card is you taking control of your responsibilities and feeling that you can do it all on your own. Okay? This is probably you feeling that you can do everything on your own, because you're the one that's actually taking control of these two situations here. These situations, it might be children, it might be bills, it could be anything. But there's something that I don't feel that some of you guys are facing up to, that there is help available to you. For some of you guys, it might be that family wants to help, and you're saying no. Seven of Wands. And the fact that we've got you shielding yourself, hiding from the truth, with that 10 of Wands and the Page of Swords, it says to me that there's something here that you are not facing up to. There's something that you don't want to face up to for some of you guys. And there's something that you refuse to admit to. And that is that you need some additional help around something or other in your world in July. But the advice card is beautiful because it says if you just allow people to support you, you will actually achieve victory and success. If you don't, then you just sort of stay as the devil, bound to whatever this situation here with these two people. Whatever it is that you're trying to control in your world, you're trying to control it all on your own. When all people really want to do, it seems in this reading, is come in and give you a helping hand. So it's telling you to let them help you. Because with the 6 of Wands as your advice card, you'll be very, very successful if you just allow people to come in and show you how much they care and how much they value you. That's your reading. I'm sorry if, it doesn't allude to a load of you. I'm really, really sorry. But that's just the way that the cards are coming out. And that's it, really. We're going to get an angel card now and see what they have to say. Universe, Spirit, Angels. Just need your advice on this reading. Give me some advice, please, on this reading for Capricorn. What is the advice, angels, you have for Capricorns, Sun, Moon and Rising signs? Oops. In the month of July 2016. What is the advice that you have for Capricorns in the month of July 2016? What is the advice that you have for the zodiac sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising signs for the month of July 2016? Show me. Meditation brings answers. Let's see what that card has to say. Trying to come up with an intellectual answer to your concerns hasn't been successful. That's because the solutions you seek can only be found by going within, through meditation or inner spiritual work. You may also gather insights from your nighttime dreams as your subconscious creates solutions for you that are not available to your waking mind. So if there are difficulties for you now, Capricorn, then it says that, and it would make sense to see the Queen of Cups as a very meditative card. And also the King of Cups, because they're all about awareness, deep spiritual awareness of a situation. And I feel that the Nine of Swords, can also be a catharsis around that. Okay? But I feel if there's anything that you're struggling with, because it seems that you have people coming to you from both sides. Information, people, both sides, and it feels that you might feel a little bit closed in the month of July. But it's saying that if you allow people to support you, or you allow something to be of help to you, it can help you maneuver your way out of a difficult situation into something far more positive and successful. But really this reading to me is saying you don't need to do it all on your own. You really, really don't. If it's people's help you don't want, then seek help from the universe. Ask your angels. Speak to the universe. Meditate as the angels said. But there's something that you need resolution on here, I feel, in July. And this comes from garnering support from others, whether that is human beings or the universe. That is your reading, Capricorn. Oh, the lighting's terrible again. Thank you for using Carol's Universe, and I will see you on your live spread reading. Take care.